All right, so we're going to have a new month coming on the 7th, all right? And the 7th is a Sunday. So, all right, you've all got your calendars. I'm dropping everything. All right, so from the calendars, we need to make some changes feng shui-wise, and then we need to make some changes for our destiny-wise, okay? At the bottom of this, in the link, I will put the link for how to read a chart. I have reposted it, but I guess I'll post it every time so you can have a look. Yeah, too many questions are coming in about that, so I'm thought of a way that if I just post it every time, whether you watch it or not, it's the same thing of how to read your chart and how to look at it, etc., etc. And I've got all this hair just coming out. Anyway, okay. All right, here we go. So for Feng Shui wise, August actually is bringing, and I'm only focusing on the two worst energies, so we remedy those and don't worry about the rest. So how this works, again, is we need to place certain elements. Now, this month is very, very, how do I put it? It's a very moving month. And moving as in everything starts to move. It's like a movers and shakers type of month. So, yeah, everything starts to move. Now, when everything has to move, there's different things that you've got to place or put in place. Now, we've already got these elements, or you should already have these from February 4 when the year changed. Remember, it's solar astrology. So when the year changed on February 4, you actually changed your remedies, okay? There was 2 or 3 remedies you had to change. So you only need to change them if it is, for instance, if you have a negative energy that I tell you is at your front door, where you socialize, where you sit in your home, or the kitchen where everyone hangs out, or a bedroom, that type of thing. Okay. The other thing here is if it's in a wet area, you don't worry about it. Okay. Good. So most of you don't have to place a remedy this month because the month actually mimics the year. So in the center of every home, every shed, man shed, she shed, every garage that people use as their businesses, every business, every home, all over the world, the central energy is one of difficulty, obstacles, destruction. Today, destruction is bankruptcy. So you're going to find there's going to be more countries, more places that are going to drop in that sense. So the center of everywhere, for us, the center here in Australia is the the center, Northern Territory. So central, it's really desert, that kind of thing. So what does that mean? There's nobody there, blah, 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 blah. Well, the earth is going to move. That's what it means, okay? And we're going to have the earth move in a few places. I was talking to a friend about we're going to have the earth actually moving, as in quakes, volcanoes, that sort of stuff. And she said, can you pick exactly where? And I said, yeah, I'd have to go through the directions and whatever. So when this month starts on the 7th, which is Sunday the 7th, and it actually starts at 8:30 p.m. So that reassures us the earth is going to move. I'll explain. So in the center, you know there's difficulty, obstacles, and if you don't remedy that in the center of your home, then yeah, you will get all those. When these difficulties and destruction happens, it hurts you. You're the one that gets hurt. The whole house gets hurt because it's in the center and everyone's going through that center. Some people's centers are a linen cupboard, the center of your home. Some people it's a hallway. Some people it's a kitchen or, butler's pantry. Whatever it is, if it's not a wet area, then you've got to remedy it. Okay, so this is where most of the time I will say put salt water, Himalayan salt water in a jar. So this is the salt water in a jar. Not bigger is not better here. So there's salt water in a jar. You do have to seal it properly because it starts to grow and it'll come out and damage where you've got this. The reason we're using salt water is because not everyone has access to valves. So this energy that is in the center is like a void. It's where attachments come down, and if you are vulnerable and they get you at your weakest, then things attach to you and you start behaving strangely, etc. I'm not trying to scare you, I'm just telling you. So normally we tingle these in the center once or twice a day. I'm just cleansing myself. All right, to give you an idea of this, when you go to a church or a temple or anywhere that's sacred, etc., they ring the bell to cleanse all the crap you left behind. Okay, all right, so that's how that works. Then in the southwest, which it's already there for the year, so you should already have these remedies for the year. Again, if you don't have access, everyone has access to coins. You do not have to put the Chinese coins, okay? If you have red on your coins, remove the red because fire melts metal, so they're useless. Got it? Good. All right, so you can use 5-cent coins, 10-cent coins. You've just got to put 6. You stack them, you put them along whichever way you want. If it's a bedroom, put them in bedside table or under your mattress. Front door, you put under the mat or above the door, your choice. But wherever the southwest is. So that means the southwest on a world scale is actually going to have ill health and female trouble this month. It's there for the whole year, but the month makes it even worse, okay? That this earth is like, it's moving, it's shifting, it's Mother Earth. And so, I think it's going to be bigger than you think because of, one of the things that came through about abortions in the US, in the justice system, okay? So that's what you're doing for your home or your business or your shed, that kind of thing. Because we want health, harmony, prosperity. And that's what it brings, both Feng Shui and the 4 pillars side. So with the 4 pillars, you are looking at the day you are born. So are you an earth element, wood element, etc.? There will be a link I'm going to redo, and I've reposted it from beginning of this year. I've reposted it so you will see what it is. Hopefully it works. If you're not sure, just ask me. Not an issue. Got it? I can tell you what you need to know. All right. So we've got Yang Earth on top this month. So this is what the month is. Oops. Sorry about that. I'll fix that after I show you this month. Okay. So the month is Earth on Monkey, which is metal. Now the year is already water on wood, which is a tiger. So the month already is challenged. It's Yang Earth on top and the monkey is on the bottom. Now, the monkey and the tiger don't get along. For some people, the monkey's favorable. For some people, the tiger's favorable. Why is that? The monkey is metal, the tiger is wood. So it's already kind of favorable. So these on top, they don't clash or anything like that because Earth elementally on top does not clash. They're so harmonious. They're natural warriors. But on the bottom, there are clashes. These are 2 travel stars, which means you have no choice but to change. What are you going to change? You're going to change whatever the element is for you. Okay? So let's just go through that and get to it. So the Yang Earth is on top, the metal is on the bottom. By nature, elementally, why is this getting stuck? Oh, My chair's turned. Oh, all right. By nature, the earth feeds the metal. So this earth is not that strong, but the metal underneath it is strong. And remember, where do we find metal? It's all underneath, okay? So you can see that most of the elements are below ground level. The wood grows up. There is no fire this month. There's no warmth this month. So please, 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 please be very kind to each other. Yes, you do have to put more effort than normal because there's no fire in the month. So again, extra, extra care. Okay. Now, this earth on top nourishes the metal, of course, and so that makes it stronger. What you're going to check is what is earth for you, what is metal for you, and I will get to that. Now, the yang earth that is on top is a body part and a body organ. So for you, for everybody out there, if there is already something going on in that particular organ or body part, then the month is going to put it in your face and you have to now deal with it. So for the yang earth, it's the stomach and the chest. Now keep in mind, we are getting a lot of health issues, breathing issues, etc. So this month it will go to another level, okay? Because this earth is a mountain. So all these issues are going to create a mountain, okay? The metal, that is the monkey is the large intestine and the lungs. So remember, it's already stomach and chest, large intestine, lungs. Large intestine is your number twos. And with it comes the lung. Now, the lungs, if they are taxed, as in you're not breathing properly or whatever is out there, I can see the new moon through the light up there, through the window up there. It's gorgeous. Anyway, don't forget to make your new moon wishes. 8. Can't count. Intentions or wishes, write them out, go out there and say them. All right, I didn't even know why I looked up there. Okay, so the monkey, as I said, the metal monkey is the large intestine and the lungs. So when you tax your breathing, when you're not breathing properly from whatever it is, then you're not doing, the large intestine is also taxed and you're not doing your number twos. So focus on your breathing this month, all right? What I taught you in the workshops. Now, there is a circle of life, of course, and this is that yang earth harmonizes. So yang earth actually harmonizes with yin water. So if you are a yin water element, not yang, yin, then this month, that the month coming in on the 7th means that there's more fire produced for you. So when that fire is produced, what is fire for you? I know most of you want it to be ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chink. The monkey actually also harmonizes with the snake. So for those of you that have a snake in the chart anywhere, or you sit on it, it harmonizes and it produces water. So what is water for you? Because that's what it's producing more of, okay? Now, the monkey, and most of you will have that in the calendar, the Feng Shui calendar. If you don't have one, let me know. I have a few left over. The monkey is the innovator and the doer. Sorry, I've got a hair. Is the innovator and the doer, which means this monkey doesn't just sit waiting for anything. It makes things happen. And so the motto for this monkey of August from the 7th on is I think. So he's like full on thinking because what's above it is earth. Earth is a natural warrior. It's like, yeah, it's like that. So with that, the monkey is also the beginning of metal elementally. Now, metal is noble. Okay, so when you have metal in your chart, you are a noble person. It's also coin, which is wealth. So there's going to be a big change in wealth, in money, in how it's used, how it's made, all that sort of stuff. All right. There's also honor, honor as in metal. If you think of this yang metal, it is the sword. So there's honor with this coming as well. There are morals. So people are not going to do the wrong, or some people will still do the wrong thing, but that's what it's all about. It's the solutions are figured out this month once the seventh Sunday comes in. Very determined, the metal is also. It's shrewd and it's capable of doing anything. So that's what the month is bringing in that way. Now, the monkey elementally, and this is in your calendar as well. So the monkey harmonizes, and the monkey harmonizes with the rat and the dragon. So these guys, all three of them together, if you have a dragon in your chart, if you have a rat in your chart, and the monkey month comes along, it makes more water if you have either of those guys. Those three become the doers as well. And that means every single day from 7 to 9 a.m. is a dragon. So we've got doing before like 9 a.m. when businesses open up. So it's pretty big. And because they are the thinkers as well, like they're the doers and they're thinking about all of this, they don't need motivation, those three animals. So from 7 to 9 a.m. dragon hour, you don't need motivation because the monkey pushes the dragon to do things. And they're all fearless. The monkey, the rat, the dragon, they're all fearless, okay? Now, the earth monkey, because remember it's a monkey, but now it's an earth monkey, is what you are breathing. This is the air that you are actually breathing. So you are breathing this month, protective, generous. You're actually, because metal is the way it is, it ignores the needs of those that, I don't know if you want to call them strangers or whatever, but they may appear uncaring, but that's not even true. They are very clever, they're quick, they're roguish. That's what monkeys, earth monkeys are. They're just walking that earth, all right? There is also, because there's a cycle of goodness, there's also the cycle of conflict. The thing is, though, the yang earth of this month, earth that is on top, does not clash or challenge any element, which is absolutely beautiful. But the monkey actually does challenge the tiger, and we already have a tiger in the year this year. So this is why I'm saying these guys are travel stars already, and they're moving everything. Everything is going to move. Now, to add to that, you're going to feel you're being pushed this month as well. Now, the day the month changes is the breaker. It is water on a dragon on the earth. Now, the hour is 8:30 p.m. This is the dog, the gate of the underworld, and this is the dragon, the gate of heaven. And we as earthlings are stuck in between the two, which means this is going to rain, water, the rain, and on this earth, it's going to just move. I don't know how much, okay? That I can't tell you. But because on the actual day, remember I said to you, there's difficulty and obstacles for the year in the center. There's difficulty and obstacles, destruction for the month in the center. On the day that this month comes in, there's difficulty, obstacles, and destruction in the center on the day as well. So we have three destructive elements on the day, the month, and the year. So do you see why it's very, very, things have to move. They just have to. There's nothing else. So I know what you're thinking. For the person that's running this state, yeah, he's going to cop it on the day. All right. So that's how that works. All right. Now let's look at for each element. So the metal this month is a man. For a woman, that is elementally a wood element. Okay. The metal is also a woman for a man that is a fire element. The earth is a man for a water element woman, and the earth is also a woman for a wood element man. Got it? That's for those that are looking. All right. Now, the challenging days, the whole month is actually challenging. I know I normally give you 3 or 4 days, but the whole month is challenging from the 7th to the 7th of September is when it changes. So it's more challenging on the 17th and 29th. It's more challenging because those 2 days are also tiger days. So it is harsher in that way. The most challenging hours in August is 3 to 5 a.m. and hopefully you're all asleep. And 3 to 5 p.m. Okay. So 3 to 5 p.m., most of you are picking up kids from school. You already know that's already the clash for the year as well. So breathe. And you know what I said to you? Park somewhere else and walk down. Makes it so much easier. All right. So that's what you are looking at. The month adds earth and metal to it. Now, if you are any of these elements, so where I started first, wood. So if you are the wood element, earth for you is ka-ching, 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 and metal is what prunes you. So this pruning is quite strong because the earth is feeding it, then it's cutting you down, pruning you. Remember, wood is the only element. When you prune it, it fruits and flowers better. So this can also be a promotion, okay? The money gives you that promotion. The money is the pay rise, the money for this position. So go for it, okay? If you are a water element, yep. So water here, the metal this month is your ideas. The earth is what controls you. It's the pressure on you. It's the dam wall. Yet, this is not controlling you. This is actually going this way. So the earth is feeding the metal and then it's nourishing you. So your power is giving you all these ideas. The pressure you are under is giving you all these ideas because that's what metal is for you, to actually go ahead and ching, ching, ching like that. So yes, you will be under pressure, but the thinking makes you climb higher. The thinking gives you the achievements. The pressure on your thinking and pushes you to bigger and better. Okay. Metal people. The earth is your ideas. The earth is your thinking. The earth is your study. You may change paths. You know, it doesn't mean you stop studying something. You just think, I'm going to take this path for this 3-4 months, whatever it is, and then come back to it. That sort of thing. I'm just giving you examples. And because it's metal like you, it's a very social month. It's births, deaths, marriages, engagements, blah, 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 all of that. Okay? All right. For earth people, because it's already earth on top, so we see you party, 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 because it's on top, whereas metal, it's down the bottom. So we see the posts, we see pictures, we see all of that. Births, deaths, marriages, it's friends, family, colleagues. That also means they are competitors as well. So you have competitors for your metal, and your metal is your talents, your skills, the stage. You have competitors, okay? So be very, very careful who you tell your ideas to. All right? And the last one is fire. Now, there's the fire. There's no fire. You have no competitors this month. Go for it. You do have talents and skills. What comes out of your mouth, you can sell ice to the Eskimos. So this is open your mouth, and the metal for you is ching, ching, ching. So open your mouth and ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. That's it. What more do you want? You want the promotion? Say it. You want the pay rise? Say it. You want the new job? Say it. Send the resumes out. All of that. Okay? And that's it. It's a little bit longer because you asked me too many questions about this month, which is fine. But I will do in a couple of days, I will do what it means for every animal of what this is. So please understand, clashes here on travel stars, on movement. So for those of you that are thinking of traveling, most of you have sent me emails or text and with your charts, and I've had a look what you needed to wear, if you need to wear an animal, etc. Okay. My apologies for this, but yeah. And then here we've got another challenge, the dragon and the dog. It just means, and some of you may not have even gone there. I know some of you, August has already come for you, like August is already here. I've spoken about that in previous, go back last week and the week before. Things stirred it up. And so it came in earlier for some people. And those that are traveling, etc., I have replied. If I haven't replied to you, I'm very, very sorry. Just remind me. All right. Good. So these, though, on the other hand, because it is water like the year. So remember with the year, I said the king with no face, the king with no face, the people starved, dot, dot, dot. They're going to try this when the month starts. The thing here is they're going to make us between heaven and the underworld, so we feel trapped. But it's not going to work. And the reason it's not going to work is because these are travel stars. There's no way anyone is going to sit at home and comply. Not going to happen. What people are going to do is go within, the three breaths, the three beautiful Qigong breaths, the meditations, this, or come see me and have some true light. Zen, very Zen. Anyway, so that's why nobody is going to do what they're told, no matter what we are being told, because we know better, I guess, by now. But yes, so there you go. That's how much wood there is. That's how much water there is. That's how much metal. That's how much earth. So that adds another level to your chart. Please don't sit there in confusion and stress over it. Text or email me, but send me a picture of your chart as well. If you don't have one, just text, email me, and ask me. Not an issue. Have a great month.